Hello, I'm Ben Stein, and today I'm going to make history. I'm putting up $5,000 that says I know more than you. So if you're smart enough, fast enough, and if you've got the guts, you can win Ben Stein's money.
And now, poke him in the belly and he squeaks. Here he is, Ben Stein.
We want the funk. Give up the funk. I'm Ben Stein, and today I'm going to turn this mother out by putting $5,000 of my money on the impossible course to win, giving these P-Funkadelic All-Stars a chance to take it all away from me if they're smart enough. Now, before we go any further, it's time to introduce the Rosencrantz to my Guildenstern, the one and only Jimmy Kimmel.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you so very much. All righty, let's meet our contestants. Contestant number one is Philip Curry. Philip is a carpenter who is seriously into whips and leather, according to my card. Yeah?
He looks happy.
Well, I guess you'd be happy just not being beat, wouldn't you?
Dominant, not submissive.
Oh, well, that's delightful.
Now you know, Jimmy.
Can I stand over here?
Alexandria, who is now moving down, is Alexandria Sage. She's an actor and an animal rescuer.
Very good. Very excellent animal rescue. Yay! Animal rescue. We love animals.
What is the biggest animal you've ever rescued?
That would be a Rottweiler.
Yeah?
Recently, which decided to give birth in the backseat of my car as I was rescuing it, and I got a speeding ticket at the same time.
Nice cop. Do you think the Rottweiler, though, actually made the decision to give birth there in your car? This is a beautiful Buick. I think I'll spew some pups onto it.
Exactly.
How many puppies did the animal have?
4.
Yeah?
Oh, cute.
And you actually got the ticket?
Yes.
What is the bastard cop's name? Philip. If you see this guy, I want you to, get him the whips and the chains. And Dan Baer is an administrator. What do you administrate?
I administer the University of Southern California's Language Center.
Oh,
wow,
very good.
A big job.
And,
big job.
Dan also likes animals. He uses date dogs to keep his social life active.
Now, what are date dogs?
Date dogs are my 2 Cocker Spaniels who keep my social calendar busy when I take them on walks on the street.
Really?
Very good. Well, very good. I think you're not giving yourself enough credit, though. It's not the dogs, Dan.
Do
It's
they
you.
attack women and drag them home for you, or how does that work exactly?
They just pee on people I don't like.
Oh, good. Well, that's nice.
High praise indeed.
We got quite a bunch here tonight, Ben.
Contestants, good luck. You're going to need it. Now, everyone, please turn your attention to our game board as Jimmy tells us our first 5 topics.
All right, and they are cities that speak more English than Miami. Let's get jocked up. I feel the earth move under la feet. Flightless birds besides value jet. And he's a great kisser, but he only laissez-faire.
Wow. All right. In the first round, guys and dolls, questions are worth anywhere from $50 to $150 of my money. Now, every time you manage to answer a question correctly, you win money and I lose it. We're going to start with you, Alexandria. Please pick a topic.
He's a great kisser, but he only laissez-faire.
$150 question. In 1776, what British economist wrote a famous book on laissez-faire policy in which he argued that the invisible hand of competition acts as an economic regulator? Dan.
Calvin.
No. Alexandria.
Smith.
Yes, you bet. One of the greatest geniuses of all time. A true genius. Now that means you get first crack at a follow-up for $50. What term do economists use to describe a stagnant economy marked by high unemployment and high inflation?
Bad economy.
Dan.
Recession.
No, I'm sorry. Philip.
Holy Moses.
Whip him. No, stagflation. Stagflation.
That is a ridiculous word.
I'm just happy I got one.
This is a word? You made that word up, didn't you?
No,
Ben?
I didn't. No, I did not.
All right.
Stagflation.
Stagflation, like the movies Philip has in his house. Our next category is eating carp curry gave Lawrence
You guys
Fishburne.
didn't get that unbelievably funny
Don't
joke.
worry about them. Alexandria, you get to pick.
Let's get jocked up, please.
Okay, $150 question. Marine explorer Jacques Cousteau developed the aqualung, or scuba tank, in the 1940s. What do the letters SCUBA stand for? Philip.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
You got it. $50 follow-up. $50 follow-up. Why are you rubbing your head?
I was patting myself.
$50 follow-up. What was Jacques Cousteau's most famous research vessel called?
The Calypso.
Yes, Calypso.
I think we got a live one.
Yeah.
Our next category is Now We Know What Sununu Knew. And Philip, I hesitate to give you control, but you have it.
Oh.
Flightless birds besides value jet.
Now, this is going to be a video cue, so please take a look at it. It's a $150 question. Second in size only to the ostrich, name the large flightless bird seen here. Dan.
Emu.
Emu indeed. Very good. Very close game. $50 follow-up. Though many have been bred in the United States, emus are native to what continent?
South America.
No. Philip.
Australia.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. All right. We're moving on.
Okay. Now, usually I continue with the rest of the show, but this time I'm going to be... No, I'm kidding. Before I lose any more cash, it's time to take a break. We'll be back to see how much more money these sadomasochists can take away from me right after this. We're back with more of Win My, Ben Stein's Money. Right now, Philip, who defies description, I think would be a good way to put it, is in the lead with $250 of my money. Jimmy, what's our new category?
Let's see if I can describe him. Crazy bastard.
Yeah,
Our new category is Opera Yours, buddy. And Philip, you had the last correct answer, so you get to pick first.
Well, since my last name is Curry, let's go with eating carp curry made Lawrence Fishburne.
Are you an actor too? Nah. $100 question. What 1991 film starring Lawrence Fishburne marked the directorial debut of John Singleton? Philip.
Boys in the Hood.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
$150 follow-up. In what 1979 Francis Ford Coppola Vietnam film did Lawrence Fishburne play a soldier named Clean?
Ben, would that be Apocalypse Now?
Yes, it would be, but we don't like to... in general, we just give a declarative sentence. We don't ask questions.
Right, in general. But I don't think he applies to the general
I don't
rules.
think so. Okay.
We have less than 2 minutes left in the round. Our next category is things that get stuck in a truck driver's intestines. And Philip, you get to choose.
Now we know what Sununu.
Okay, $100 question. On what CNN program was John Sununu a regular co-host? Philip.
Crossfire?
Yes.
Yes!
$50 follow-up.
I have no idea where that came from.
When John Sununu resigned as chief of staff amid controversy over his use of government transportation, what president was he serving?
George Bush.
Yes, indeed. You got it.
Imagine if he won on a real game show like Wheel of Fortune. You'd lose your mind. Our next
I
category
resent
is
that remark.
pay him extra and he'll give you a rhyme job. Philip?
I think things that get stuck in a truck driver's intestines is clearly the place to be.
$100 question. What is the open-ended Mexican dish that wraps a soft corn tortilla around meat, chicken, or cheese and tops it with sauce? Alexandria.
Enchilada.
Yes, indeed. $50 follow-up. $50 follow-up. What type of beans are used for the Mexican staple refried beans?
Pinto beans.
Yes, indeed.
Paying for the quality automobile. Oh, and sound means the first round is over. Congratulations, Philip. You've got 550 of Ben Stein's dollars. Alexandria, you're in second place with 300 of Ben's dollars. And sorry, Dan, but what can you do?
Dan, on the other hand, think of all the dates you're going to have. And when your dogs pee on those people, you can tell them about being on this show and about Philip. And, you know. Now, you managed to only take $150 away from me, and I have to take that back from you. And we have to say goodbye, have a good time with those date dogs. When we come back, these two survivors are going to try to get deeper into my wallet. It's a pretty close contest. I'm going to defend my money by actually becoming a contestant. Stay tuned. You're going to learn a lot.
It's time to find out how smart Ben really is as we play more of Win Ben Stein's Money.
Welcome back. As this round begins, Philip, either totally crazy or a very fine actor, or both, perhaps, has $550 of my money. Alexandria has $300 of my money, and I have $4,150 remaining of my original $5,000 stake, which I will now defend by becoming a common contestant.
I am wearing this leather jacket to try to keep Philip focused. This is the part of the show where we tell everyone that Ben doesn't get the answers to the questions ahead of time, right, Ben?
This is the part of the show, and it's also true that
Good.
I do not get the answers in advance.
That's good. That makes the game better, I
Yes,
think.
well, it might be better for me if I did get them in advance, but it's not lawful. Anyway, I'm sorry to say also the questions of this round have sadistically risen, that's all, just risen to the range of $200 to $500 of my money. That's if you get them right. If I get them right, my total stays the same, but thankfully none of my money is taken away.
And whoever has the highest score at the end of this round, whether it be Alexandria, who rescues animals, or Philip, who behaves like one, goes on to play against Ben one-on-one for $5,000. Let's check out our topics. They are: don't smear your theses on that door. Harriet Beecher Stowaway. Gimlet, the drunk prince of Denmark. That ship gets more than 50 miles to the galleon. And soprano voices not resulting from bicycle accidents. Ben, it is your money, so you get the
I'll take, don't smear your theses on that door.
All right. For $400 in 1517, Martin Luther nailed his famous religious theses on a church door in what European city? Ben?
Württemberg.
No. Philip?
Wattenberg.
No. No. Alexandria?
Rottenburg.
No. It's Rottenberg. It's Wittenberg. What
We're close. That's a close
I
count?
was just going on the riff.
Luther had no respect for other people's privacy. Our next our next category is Charles X in charge. And Ben, you get to pick again.
I'll take that one.
All right, for $300, the July Revolution of 1830 forced the abdication of Charles X of what country? Ben?
France.
France, yeah, that's it. Our new topic is translate this, Ben.
Translate this, Ben. I'll take that.
All right, for $200, what is the English translation of the Latin quotation mater artium necessitas? Ben?
Art is the mother of necessity. Art is the mother of invention.
No. Alexandria?
Art is the mother of all necessity.
No. Philip?
Art is the mother of necessity.
Listen, I don't know where the art came from.
Necessity is the mother of
Artium.
invention.
It's necessity is the mother of invention.
We all
knew that.
got it now. What's the problem?
Our next category is, it's only logical that a military base would be called Fort Dix.
I'll take that one.
All right, $200. Fort Dix and McGuire Air Force Base are two adjacent military bases in what eastern state? Philip.
New Jersey.
That's right. My dad was stationed at Fort Dix.
Very good.
One of the bravest cooks ever to boil a potato. Our next category is Iran, Iran so far away. Philip?
How about Gimlet, the drunk prince of Denmark?
All right, for $300, to make a gimlet, an ounce of gin or vodka is shaken with what other ingredient? Philip.
Lime juice.
Yes, we have less than a minute left in the round. Our next category is, that is one sexy steer skull. And Philip gets to pick again.
That is one sexy steer skull.
What a surprise. For $400, what American avant-garde painter was known for erotic overtones in her renderings of flowers and steer skulls? Ben?
O'Keefe.
O'Keefe is the one, yeah. And that sound means this round is over. Congratulations, Philip. You've got $1,050 of Ben's money, and that means we have to say goodbye to Alexandria.
Alexandria,
Thank you,
you are a
Ben.
very fine player, and you're a
Thank
very
you.
fine human being, too, for rescuing those dogs. But alas, you are history, and I get to take your $300 back and just spritz it up onto the whatever that is. Now, spritz it up onto the thing there that counts the money. Now, coming up next, I'm going to go mano a mano versus, oh God, versus Philip for all $5,000 of my money. Stay tuned. It's going to be something.
Now we'll see if Philip can whip Ben, literally, and win $5,000 of Ben Stein's money.
Congratulations, Philip. You've done extremely well.
Thank you, sir.
You've won $1,050 from me so far, and it's now just you against just me. And that $1,050 is yours to keep no matter what happens.
Cool.
But now you have a chance, albeit a small one, to walk out of here with all $5,000 of my cash that Jimmy is now wheeling in this thing. And all you have to do is beat me, and I suspect you'd like to beat me or Jimmy, in what we call the best of 10 tests of knowledge. Could you explain to the group, please, Jimmy?
You like it, Phil? If I give it to you, will you promise not to hurt me?
I'll take it under consideration.
All right. I'm going to ask Ben and Philip the same 10 questions. Philip, if you can answer more of them than Ben can, his $5,000 will be yours. You can go first or second.
First.
Very good. To the booths, gentlemen. And lock his. All right. Ben is going to be sealed up in his isolation booth. Philip will be nailing the door shut to yours as soon as I get clear of this damn studio. All right, Philip. You're a weird guy.
Okay.
You got 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Are you comfortable in there?
Relative term, comfortable. Yes.
All right. Let's begin. Cape Ann is a peninsula in the northeast corner of what New England state?
Massachusetts.
Yes. What is the term for a neutered male horse?
Gelding.
Yes. What empire was founded by Osman I in about 1300?
The Ottoman.
Yes. What agency that succeeded the Pan American Union goes by the initials OAS?
The Organization of American States.
Yes. What Russian film pioneer directed the battleship Potemkin in 1925?
Don't know.
What is the common name for the allergenic pollen herbs of the genus Ambrosia?
Don't know.
What cabinet post was James Forrestal the first to hold?
Secretary of the Army.
No. What cylindrical engine part moves to and fro in a combustion chamber?
The piston.
Yes. Who wrote the novel Goodbye Columbus?
Next.
In the U.S., the arrival and departure of the president is marked by a salute of how many guns?
21.
21 is right. Philip, you got 6 correct, the ones you missed. Philip Roth wrote Goodbye Columbus. Secretary of Defense, Ragweed are the pollen herbs, and Eisenstein is the guy who wrote or directed the battleship Potemkin. Ben. All right, Ben.
Yes, sir.
Let's do us all a favor and just take one, okay?
Oh, no, I'll do my best.
All right.
I take all challenges seriously.
The number you have to beat is
I
6.
shall do my best.
And if you don't beat it, Philip will beat it out of you. You got 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Let's begin. Cape Ann is a peninsula in the northeast corner of what New England state?
Massachusetts.
Yes. What is the term for a neutered male horse?
Gelding.
Yes. What empire was founded by Osman I in about 1300?
The Holy Roman Empire.
No. What agency that succeeded the Pan American Union goes by the initials OAS?
Organization of American States.
Yes. What Russian film pioneer directed the battleship Potemkin in 1925?
Eisenstein.
Yes. What is the common name for the allergenic pollen herbs of the genus Ambrosia?
Ragweed.
Yes. What cabinet post was James Forrestal the first to hold?
Secretary of Defense.
Yes. What cylindrical engine part moves to and fro in a combustion chamber?
Piston.
Yes. Who wrote the novel Goodbye Columbus?
Roth.
Yes. In the U.S., the arrival and departure of the president is marked by a salute of how many guns?
21.
Yes. What's your home phone number? Philip wants to know.
I'm not saying.
Ben, you got 9.
Yes!
Good move. Philip, come on out of the booth. Take the jacket, Philip.
Philip,
Take whatever you
I
want.
must say I'm very relieved you didn't get my $5,000. I would like to say that you are a wizard competitor. I am humbled you're going to walk out here with $1,050 of my money. I don't know what that means, but I'll do it too. And let me just say, this man is seeking representation. He's the best actor we've ever had on the show, including me and Jimmy. Somebody call our number and give him representation. This means that that match is successful.
Trying it out.
Successfully defend $3,950.
Don't do it if you don't mean it.
Defend $3,950, which I will use to take on my next opponents. Whose belt? That's an awfully big belt for a straight person.
Yeah.
So I challenge all of you out there to write, call, or email to futility.com in the hope, infinitesimal as it might be, that on some planet, on some distant day, you might win Ben Stein.
Promotional consideration provided by